Since its global debut in 2017, the Genesis G70 compact sports sedan has given buyers an alternative to the usual German suspects. But now, for 2022, to better take on the likes of the Audi A4 or BMW 3 Series, the G70 has received an extensive slew of updates.
In this video, we're going to take a look at the G70's updated new exterior, experience its interior, and see if it lives up to its driver's car reputation, and in the end, lay out all of its pros and cons. But before we dig into the G70's details, just a reminder to hit the like button, leave a comment, and subscribe to our channel to make sure you get all the latest videos from kbb.ca. As the smallest model in the Genesis lineup, the compact G70 sits beneath the midsize G80 and full-size G90 in both price and stature. G70 prices start with the base Select trim at an even $45,000. It comes standard with all-wheel drive and a 2-liter turbocharged engine. Our loaded test vehicle was a top-line sport trim that rang in at just under $60,000 and comes with the larger and much more powerful turbocharged V6. While those engines are carryover from last year, the biggest changes to the updated 2022 G70 can be found on the outside, starting at the front of the car.
Now up front, the G70 receives a larger, more prominent front grille, as well as larger air intakes on the sides. But probably what you'll notice most are the new headlights, which fall in line with the Genesis design language, where we've got these horizontal bars. Up top, LED headlights, in the bottom, LED daytime lights. So for 2022, Genesis designers haven't changed the overall proportions of the G70. It still sports that long hood, short rear deck, high performance car proportions, but what you will notice is that it's got a new vent right behind the front wheels. And this vent isn't just for cosmetic reasons. It actually aids airflow past the tire, through the bodywork, and continuing down the rest of the car. Out back, the G70 keeps its rounded trunk lid with its built-in spoiler, but what you will notice different for 2022 is the brand name printed out here in large capital letters to make sure everybody knows you're driving a Genesis, and also the rear taillights, which now have this look and feel that very similar to front, with the 1, 2, 3, 4 design bisected by the sheet metal. As well, to give the car a lower and wider stance, the license plate holder has been moved lower to below the bumper.
While the exterior design helps it stand out from its German rivals and aligns better with other Genesis models, big improvements had taken place inside the G70.
For 2022, the G70 continues with a driver-focused cockpit. The big upgrades, though, are a new 10.25-inch central touchscreen, as well as an 8-inch driver instrumentation cluster. Now, although the base models come with leatherette upholstery, top-end models like our Tester come with full leather, and there's a host of other high-quality materials in this 5-passenger cabin. A lot of contrast stitching and nice little touches like this perforated leather on the steering wheel. Now, if you're going to use the G70 as a sedan and put people in the back seat, know that it's not the most roomy vehicle in its class. I've got the driver's seat set up for my dimensions. I'm pretty average, 5'10", and I got room back here, but there's not a lot of room for my feet. The good thing is that the quality of the materials in the back of the cabin are just as nice up front, so your kids will be coddled if you put them back here.
When first introduced, rear-wheel drive and manual gearboxes were available on the G70's menu. But not enough customers bought those versions, so all-wheel drive and an 8-speed automatic transmission are now standard with both engines for 2022. And upgrading to the optional turbo V6 should bring a smile to your face if you like to drive.
So, whatever powertrain you pick, either the turbocharged 4-cylinder or this turbocharged 3.3, each G70 offers expertly chosen ride and handling package. I mean, the bounce on this car is quite impressive. It can handle potholes, but at the same time, it can handle spirited driving through corners as well.
As one of the lowest and widest cars in the segment, the G70 always feels firmly planted. Its torque vectoring system uses rear wheel braking for better cornering, and the all-wheel drive system can send up to 100% of the V6's power to the rear wheels, only if needed.
Now, in the higher end models, like the Tester we're driving with the turbocharged 3.3, it gets adaptive dampers, which no matter what mode you're in, they can be stiffened or made a little softer, but regardless, you still have a lot of feel from the steering, something that enthusiasts are going to really appreciate with this car. No matter what mode you're in, there's a lot of feedback, there's a lot of weight to the steering. It's really impressive. So what are our final thoughts on the 2022 Genesis G70's updates? Well, we really like the handsome styling. We really like that turbocharged V6. And we also appreciate the fact that it's got a really nice agile handling and ride package. Now, if we had any complaints at all, it's more on the enthusiast side. The fact that it's no longer offered with rear-wheel drive, it's no longer offered with a manual transmission, and we still think that there could be a little bit more extra legroom in the back seat.
If you want to find out more details about the thoroughly updated G70 and get the information and expertise you need to help you with your next new vehicle, check out more at kbb.ca.